Okay. Tell me, what do you like best about your life? Is there any part of your life that you really and absolutely love?
Yeah, sorry, but can you say it again?
Of course. What do you like best about your life? Is there any part of your life that you definitely, absolutely love?
Best,
Best,
best.
yes, the
Yeah.
best.
Uh, yeah, I don't really know. I don't never think about what I really love and what I love with. But I think I like to do something very small, like work with my children and work with my wife. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
I like to play game with them and
Mm-hmm.
travel with them. Yeah,
Yeah,
I love travel, and I think my wife and my children really love it. So
yeah.
we often go traveling in every month. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. So
but
you,
it's short traveling. Yeah, for
yeah, I
example,
got it.
yeah, for example, we go out the countryside for 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So we say travel. I go travel. You don't need to say I go travel. You say I travel. We often travel. You can use travel as a verb. And you can
Mhm.
say short trip or short journey. So trip is a better word. So you can say we normally take short trips.
Mhm.
Okay. So short
Yeah.
travel now. Well, very good. And tell me, are you an adventure person?
Adventure.
Adventure, yeah.
Yes, I think so. Yeah, I really like. I have a plan to ride the car through the south. Uh, uh, that's not mean the south Asia, but the first plan is um, go right through the all of Vietnam and
Yeah.
yeah, for right now, I think I have finished more. I have a plan. Yeah, and I
Mhm.
think I think I will finish it by 20 2024.
Okay,
Yeah,
very good. And let me ask you another question. Have you ever felt bored with your daily life?
both.
Have you ever felt bored with your daily life?
Yeah, but I don't know that was both.
Bored. Have you ever felt bored? It means, you feel everything is boring, you're
Ah,
doing the same things all time so that you become bored. So have you ever felt
mm,
bored?
mm, I don't feel like that. I think it rarely is really I met that situation, and yeah, every day I always feel happy and yeah.
Great, great, very good, very good.
Yeah.
And tell me, what will you do if you feel unmotivated or bored? Maybe, yeah, of course, it happens, during the life that we feel unmotivated or
Mm.
we feel bored. So what would you do if you feel bored? In your job, I'm not talking about your life. I mean, for example, in your job.
In job.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
in my job sometimes I feel stressed. That means have I have a lot of work, a lot of task need to do. So I feel stressed. So some in that situation, I always take a coffee, and sometimes I think I like um, in the lonely in a room and to
Yeah.
thinking about and replan my plan to finish it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't. I think I am a positive person. So yeah. So
Of
I
course. Optimistic. You
yeah
are
optimistic.
optimistic. Yeah, of course, you're
Yeah.
optimistic. Okay, let me ask you another question about your dream for future. What is your dream? What do you want to do for yourself in the future? Do you have a dream?
Yes, I'm working in a video game industry. So I like to develop game to for the people who want to play the game. Right now, I'm to build to successful in business. Like I to get money to prepare for the future. So I think when in the future, if I have a lot of time, a lot of money, if I have enough money, I will build a indie company, like for example, about the 10 member. So I will develop a game I really like. Yeah,
Yeah, great.
without
Very.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
without
With that?
business goal, yeah, without finance goal. So
Yeah.
I think yeah, it might take me about 20 years to prepare.
Yeah, of course, of course. So, of course, so you hope you can, of course, you can. Well, and the last question. Have you ever thought that you will spend time to complete everything you want to do? Of course, you talked about maybe video games, and it's something that you are going to do and you want to do in the future. So
Yeah.
tell me, and have you ever thought that you will spend time to complete everything you want to do?
Mm, yeah, I know you mean the about the commit with our work or commit with our task. Yeah,
Complete.
I
Mhm.
complete.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. I always to try to finish anything I have to do in
Yeah,
time. Yeah, yeah, and and I think it's very important with any people because it's make them build trust and make them become a commitment people.
yeah.
So so I think they easy to get successful if they the first thing they have to do is commit with any task they
Yeah, of
have.
course. It's easy, yeah, of course, to be successful. Yeah, of course. Very good. So, well, can you guess what the topic of the session is?
Sorry,
Can you guess what the topic of the session is?
no.
Okay, of course, no.
Oh
So, we're
yeah,
going to talk about getting stuck
mm,
getting stuck in a rut. What does it
yeah.
mean, getting stuck into or get into a rut? So what does it mean when we say, for example, get stuck in a rut? Okay, so I want to ask you, have you ever felt that you maybe maybe got stuck in a rut? It means you are doing the same thing, like the same routine all time, and so that you become bored.
Yes, yes, definitely because I learned English a lot of time, and I think I'm not I'm slowly I'm progress slowly. So yeah, I think I am a patient. I'm very patient because I will try. I think I will try every day until I can use English friendly. Yeah,
Of
yeah, and
course.
I think your
Mhm.
learning English is my rush.
Yeah, okay, so it is okay, so is it right?
Right.
So you think that, when you're stuck in a rut, it means
Yeah.
you do the same things all the time so that you become bored. So about learning English, okay, I think, does it make you maybe frustrated or bored?
Uh, Boss. Mm, yeah, yeah, I have in the my careers I have to build three business before, so in the end it is these were fails. Yeah, sometimes I feel, yeah, I feel porous, but after that I can get confident again and I do it again and
Yeah,
again, yeah, three times. And
yeah.
now is a fourth startup. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, very good. So, of course, we're going to talk about maybe hopes, maybe being stuck into a
Yeah.
rut, of course, doing the same thing all time that maybe, of course, makes you bored. So, the first thing that we're going to learn about, this topic is to learn some new vocabulary. So, the first one is ambition. Of course, ambition is noun and ambitious is adjective. So, do you know the
Yeah.
meaning of ambition?
Yeah, I saw it in Vietnamese. And
Yeah, of course.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's really
I
easy. You
think,
have translation here. Yeah.
yeah.
So let me write here. We have ambitious. So this is
Mm,
adjective. So I'm an ambitious person. And you can use ambition as a noun that means aspiration. Okay, aspiration means ambition. They're synonyms. And of course, it means strong desire to achieve something. And you say, I've always had a burning ambition to become a singer. What does it mean when we say having a burning ambition? Do you know burning ambition? Can you guess what does it mean?
burning ambition, I think it is like to very try hard for when doing something.
Yeah, of course. Let me write here, then we can talk about it. So, the first thing, having
Mm,
a burning ambition is to have a very strong need to do something. You want to do something, you need to do something, you desire to achieve and to do something. It means having a burning ambition. Okay,
mm,
so tell me, have you ever had a burning ambition to do something?
yeah. As I have told, I uh, I really like to develop a game. So I know that it's a long term, and I have to prepare a lot of things for that. For
Mhm.
example, I have to build enough money, and I have to get the people and improve my skill or my
Mhm.
our team school. So my
Okay.
team school and skill. So
Yeah.
so I think that is exactly is a burning ambition.
Yeah, of course, of course. And you make money. Build
Yeah.
money is not, it's not good, I think. So make money is better. Okay, so passion, you know, love doing something, having something. Okay, tell me, uh, what do you have passion for?
Yeah. Yeah. I have passion, and I think I like to build product, and I like to business. and sometimes I in the short term, sometimes I I I think a lot about how to make money and how to increase revenue and increase profits. So
Mm-hmm.
so I think I'm passionate in the business.
Yeah, you said I like to be product. It
Yeah,
was wrong. So you like to be a producer or
yeah.
the best word, manufacturer. Manufacturer or producer. So you want to be a manufacturer or producer, okay?
Yes. It's the same meaning.
Yeah, of course, they are
Meaning.
synonyms. Yeah, manufacturer is the best synonym for producer. Yeah, a person who makes something new, who produce something new. So it's better to say manufacturer. Okay?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, very good. And well, okay, opportunity. Of course. Let's talk about, the best opportunities in your life that you could use in the
Mm,
best way. Okay, let's talk.
yeah. I think in my life I have met a lot of opportunity. So I
Mhm.
think the big opportunity when I met my friend who love to build product and who love to in technology. So I share about my passion and my vision to them,
Mhm.
and they agree to do it with me. And I think
Mhm.
I have a big opportunity, and I got it. I
Mhm.
can got it, and I do it with my friend. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, of course. So you can use a phrase instead of, for example, of course, a person who likes to do something. You can say a person who is into something.
Mm-hmm.
For example, I'm into, I don't know, I'm into, for example, manufacturing. I'm
Yeah.
into, for example, music. I'm into, for example, I don't know, producing new products, goods. Okay, so you can say it means I'm a big fan, maybe. I like
Mm-hmm.
to do something. So you can use who I am into, or of course, be into something. Okay,
Yes.
very good. And now the next one, of course. So, have you ever talked to your children about following the dreams?
Mm. Mm. Follow my dream. That word used for the others or children.
Yeah, have you ever talked to your children about
Mm.
following their dreams? For example, you say, guys, you need to follow your dreams. Of course, it's not easy, but you need to follow and you need to do something that you really like. So, have you ever talked to your children about it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes, I have. So, yes, you have. Yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So, is it easy? Tell me, is it easy to follow your dreams?
I think it's easy to follow your dream, but I think we we have to prepare a lot of things because it may make make to match difficulties in the future,
Of
and
course.
yeah,
Of
and
course.
and
So, of
yeah,
course. Mhm.
yes.
Yeah, of course. So actually, it has a really challenging maybe path. Of course, you will fail and you will achieve. So it's really challenging. It can be really challenging. Okay. Well, tell me, have you ever experienced a life changing?
Mm. Mm.
You know, you
Like,
experience something that changed your life.
yes. Mm. Yeah, I think I have some events like traveling. For example, when the first time I I did not go to university in the first time. Yeah, and I'm very shocked and a little bored. So
Yeah.
after that, I think I thought that I have to learn more and I have to commit with my goal. So I think it's the first life changing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and recently when I have the my I have daughter, so I think it's an event make me chat make me chat change. Yeah, I I have adjust my habits and
Mm-hmm.
change a little hobby. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Of
yeah,
course. Mm-hmm. So, just let me notice something when you're talking about something that happened to you in the past. Maybe your
yeah,
experiences. You need to use past tense of verb. So that is really
yes,
important to use maybe past tenses like past simple. Okay, so past continuous, so not present, of course. So you said when you didn't go to university,
yeah.
you felt bored. Bored or maybe disappointed, frustrated.
Yeah,
Which one? So, frustrated or bored?
disappointed. Yeah, I think exactly is disappointed.
Yeah, of course. Very good. So you can say, what is it? Okay, I'm writing, but I can't see. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Disappointed. So it means frustrated. So you feel frustrated or disappointed.
Mm.
Okay, good. So we'll learn some phrases and some new words related to hope, dreams, and of course, we're going to learn an idiom. As I
Yeah,
told you, be
yeah,
stuck in a rut. Okay, what does it mean when I say I am stuck in a rut? Okay,
yeah,
as you
yeah,
know, the word rut means habits or routine or system, but this idiom means to be in an established way of living that never changes, although you may want to change it. And
mm,
it means to do same things all time so that you become bored. It means
yeah,
you are stuck in a rut. And that is really easy to get into a rut if you're
mm,
not careful. So if you're not careful, you can get into a rut easily. Okay, so you can use both of them. Stuck in a rut or get in a rut into a rut. So both are correct. Okay?
yeah. It is the same meaning, and
Yeah, of course. Of
yeah,
course.
and we can use them in the same situation.
Yeah, of course. You can use, for example, when you say I'm stuck in a rut, it means I'm doing something. I have this situation. But when I say for example, it's easy to get into a rut, it means that's really easy to actually, consider yourself in the same situation that you are
Yeah,
doing same things. And of course, you can't change anything and maybe you become bored. Okay.
yeah,
So you can use both of them. Okay, so of course, maybe working at the same office, maybe at the same company, maybe can get you into a rut.
yeah,
Of course, if you have the same routine and you can't make any changes, of course, it can make maybe make you bored and frustrated, of course. So we
Yeah.
need to be careful. Okay. Well, as you know, we can use used to talk about our habits in the past, present, or maybe something that we will become familiar in the future. So,
Yeah.
and I don't know if we talked about this grammar or no. Did I teach you this grammar or no? I
Mm,
don't think so.
you taught me about the be used to and yeah be used to and yeah
Get used to.
get used to, yes.
Yeah, of course. And as you know, and this is the maybe the basic one and the first form of used to, that you can use used to plus verb, of course, base form of verb to talk about your habits in the past. So, for
Yes.
example, I used to go to the gym every day. I used to, for example, I don't know, eat pizza, okay, when I was younger. So, used to should be followed by infinitive or base form of the verb. If you're going to make question, of course, you need to use did for past. Did
Yeah.
you used to? But pay attention when I use, for example, did you used to, I don't know, for example, hang out with friends when you were, so let me, when you were, for example, younger. Okay, so did you
Mm,
used to? We need to remove d when I add did, and of course to make negative, no,
mm,
I didn't. No, I didn't. So pay attention. If we're going to
mm,
answer, first of
mm,
all, we make a short answer. No, I didn't.
mm,
I didn't used to hang out with friends when I was younger. Okay, so as you know,
mm,
and we talked about the use of used to for present. I am used to doing something. This is my habit now in present
mm,
time, and something that I will become familiar with, something like I will get used to living in this house maybe by the next year, something in the future.
mm,
Okay, so
mm.
we,
So
yeah,
but I have a question.
of course.
Mm, yeah, yeah. I see yours. I saw
Yeah.
yours. Your example. So, hang out with friend.
Yeah,
That
hang out.
yeah. But can I use to for the some habit I still do every day.
Uh,
For example, in the past I used to smoke, but and right now I smoke every day.
okay,
So
so you
yeah,
say for past habits and present, you say something that you did in the past and
yeah.
you also do it. Yeah?
I also do it right now.
Yeah, of course, of course. But if I want to talk about this, we normally can use would,
Yeah,
about the habits that we used to do, and of course, we are used to doing. So in present,
yeah,
so we can use would. For example,
yeah,
I would smoke, but
mm,
if you want to use used to, why not? But you
yeah,
need to change the form of it. For example, you can say, I used to smoke when I was younger, and I'm used to, for
mm,
example, smoking as well. So you
yeah,
can use it, but when you can use would, I would, I would smoke when I
mm,
was younger. It means that I had a habit that may actually it may continues to the
yeah,
present. So you can use would and
yeah,
used to. If you're going to use used to for present habits, you need to change it to be used to plus gerund.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, other question?
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah,
Very good. Was it clear?
yeah.
Okay. Very good. So, we have a listening. Okay, there is a conversation, and we're going to listen to this conversation and answer a few questions. So, before I play the audio, let me talk about the word that I wrote on the board. I wrote boredom. Boredom is a noun of bored. Bored is adjective, and boredom is noun. That means tedium. So this is it. Of course, you know it. And we talked about these words, so you know them. Okay, so let me teach you the method of listening, how to listen and how to find the answers maybe easily and correctly, okay? The best way. First of all, before the audio track is played, you need to check the questions and instruction. What is instruction? Okay, so this is our instruction. Instruction tells us what we should do. No, we need to listen, and of course, we need to answer the question in true or false. Okay? So this is instruction. And now, of course, we have, in HR work, for example, like hours in an advertising job. So we need to underline the most important words. Advertising job is important because I need to look for this word during the listening, maybe the synonyms, maybe the same words. Okay, so I underline, and we have, wow, long hours. So I need to underline. These words, these important words are keywords. So we call them keywords. They help us to find the answers easily because normally we hear them or their synonyms during the listening. Okay, so first of all, I checked. Okay, 30 is important. Okay, when she decided to change, that is important. Decide is important. And travel around is important. Gave up. Okay, follow dream. And worked, farm, and this is okay. Sometimes we have some nouns, proper nouns. Of course, they're important, but they're not changeable. For example, the name. Monica is Monica. Of course, it's important, but I can't change it. Or South America. Of course, it's important, but I can't. This is an anchor word. So I have two types of words. The first one, keywords. The second one, anchor words. Okay, so you need to pay attention to these types of words. So anchor words like such as proper nouns, names, name of countries, okay, they're important, but they're not changeable. But keywords can be changed, can be replaced by synonyms, okay? So I can circle the anchor words and I can underline the keywords. No, okay, I'm ready. I can listen to the audio and find the answers. Okay, so let me, okay, play the audio.
Unit 7, changes. Recording 1.
Okay, so it's not. Okay, so they're not in the order, so let me find it. Okay, again, I hope I can find. Okay, just give me one. So unit, yeah, of course this one is start in what? 70. No, it's not there. Okay, the audio, this is not. Just, I hope, okay, unit 11, of course. Let me check again.
Unit 6.
Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think this one is.
Unit 9.
Oh, that's great.
Unit 10.
10, please.
Unit 11. Technology.
I hope.
Unit 11. Recording 3. Robert.
It's not. I think, no, of course, they're not related to this. I don't know why, but I think, they made mistakes about finding the audio. So I need to check the audios again. So I keep this part because I need to find it again. I don't want to waste the time. So I keep this part. So, okay. So let me check this word. Okay, again, now, so let's do something. Please help me to find to underline the keywords and circle the anchor word. So tell me. Okay, number 6.
100 hours.
Okay, 100 hours is keyword. Is there any anchor word?
Jasmine.
Jasmine, yeah, of course, Jasmine. Okay, circle it. Okay, Jasmine is anchor word. Okay, and of course, let's pay attention. More than, of course, definitely is important because we may hear less than. So that is really important. Okay, and the week is important. Maybe a year, maybe a month. Okay, number 7.
Children.
Okay, and
hospital.
Very good, very good. Normally, verbs are keywords. Normally, verbs can be keywords and look after. Okay, so we can consider it as a keyword. 8.
Piano well.
Yeah, piano.
Piano
well. Of course. And
were a child.
Very good. Child, of course, is important. 9.
Yeah. Piano. And lesson. Piano started.
Started is really important, of course. And
write a song.
Yeah, write song, of course. And learned. Okay, and 10.
Plays. Play
Yeah.
her own music.
Own, definitely. Yeah, own is really important, own music. Okay, very good. So we could find, okay. Well, so again, we have discussion. Okay. Do you think it was a good idea for the women to make this life changing decisions? Why? Of course, this is related to listening. So let me keep this okay. And of course, so let me change this question. Do you think it is a good idea for the women to make changes in their lives? If you say yes, why? If you say no, they don't need, okay, they don't need to be independent. They don't need to change anything. They can have a routine. So what do you think?
But I'm not really clear about the question.
About the question. Of course, in some countries, I'm talking about the other, maybe some countries, there is a bias against women. And people think, no, women need to, for example, of course, I'm not talking about developed countries, for example, they think that, women just, need to stay home, do some housework, taking care of children. They don't need to make any changes on their lives. Okay, so what do you think about it?
Yeah. Thank you. And in my viewpoint, I think I agree with that. I think I because I think the men and women have to find out that what they want to do, and they should to go to work, and they should to to work that they love. In some case, if the women always stay home and do housework, I think they have to they should to have a life change decision, because they after that they can go out and work and do what they love, and they can find out their dream to do. And
Yeah.
yeah, and beside that, their husband and the husband have to do housework with them, share housework with them. And I think uh, if they have a right side, they may find out their dream and what they love to do.
Yeah, of course, of course. Very good, excellent. Okay, I'm going to ask another question, but before it, okay, let's talk about something. Of course, you normally, need to use some phrases, some words to maybe, of course, maybe to you can add an extension or add a new part to speech. You want to make a contrast, you want to express your opinion. Okay, so you want to illustrate or give examples, you want to convince or persuade. Okay, so and you want to compare. So of course there are some phrases that you can use. So for example, if you're going to express your opinion on something, normally we say I think. Okay, that is really common, normal. Of course, we use it. I believe it's good, of course, but you can use the all the phrases, maybe more advanced phrases as well. So, in my experience, I believe that, and all these phrases are synonyms, so you can use them, of course, as well. And what I mean is, I'd say that personally, I think so. To express your opinion, you can begin, you can start a speech including these phrases.
Yes.
Add a part to my speech. For example, I'm talking, I'm going to give a list, this and this and this. Of course, it's really maybe boring. And that, to use and, of course, it's not really good. So it's better to use the other alternatives. So we can say also, in addition, furthermore are, maybe two phrases that can be used in IELTS that is really important to use them in advanced speech. So it's not bad too. In addition, furthermore, besides, in addition to, moreover, additionally, then. So you can use all these words to add and, of course, to maybe to expand your speech. Now, if you're
Yes.
going to make contrast,
Yeah.
however, so nevertheless, of course, when I want to make a contrast, of course, I'm talking about something now. Maybe I want to illustrate the maybe difference between the first sentence and the next maybe statement. So, however, nevertheless, despite this, or yet, whereas, apart from, even so, I can use all them in spite of, while. For example, you can say, yeah, learning English is really easy. However, you need to, of course, I don't know, pay more effort on it. Or, so you can say something like this. Now, illustration, giving examples. For example, such as, for example, and for instance, you can use all of them. So, of course, these, the first ones are maybe more common. And persuasion, of course, evidently, surely, indeed. Okay, indeed, certainly. There are, for example, certainly means indeed. So you can use both of them. They're the same. And comparison, to compare the things. Likewise, as with, in the same way, like, of contrast. Of course, sometimes we're going to make contrast. We say of contrast. Despite this, they can be used to make contrast. Of course, making contrast is the way of compare. comparing two things maybe. So you can contrast, or of course, maybe you can consider them as equal things. So equal with, likewise. So you can use these phrases, okay, to expand your speech and conversation, and that's not bad to have them, of course. Do you have any questions about these phrases?
I don't have any question. Oh, I have a question about some words like definitely and what what is that mean
Okay.
when I can use it in some situation, but
Okay. Yeah. Definitely is an adverb. Okay. Definitely is an adverb, means certainly, the synonym of certainly. So of
yeah,
course you can, yeah, of course you can use it as an adverb,
mm,
and of course in the position of persuasion. So you can use why not. This is
yeah,
synonym of certainly. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And
Mm, yeah, and can you share me these links?
yeah, of course I can send you, of course. Let me send it right now. Just wait. Okay, a moment. I can send it right now.
Yeah.
If okay. So, well, this, okay. I have it. Okay. Well done.
Yeah, I see. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So now let me close this one. Okay, we'll keep going with the book. Okay, so now, of course, we talked about this life-changing decision. Yeah, we did talk about a life-changing decision you made. What was that?
Mm,
Why you had to make?
mm. I I decided to I gave up. I gave up smoke when I have a child, the first child.
Child, yeah.
Child, yeah, first child, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we talked about it. Now, tell me, what can we do to get out of the rut? Get out of the rut. Okay, so what can we do? There are some suggestions here. Change your routines, try something new,
Mm,
take up a new hobby. Okay, what does it mean when you say take up? It means to
mm,
become interested and spend time doing something.
mm,
So
mm,
become interested in something and spend time doing it. So, and of course, there are the other suggestions. Now, I want to ask you, how can we change our routines? Of course, we need to change. So how? If you go, for example, if you want to change your routine, how we can do it?
mm. Uh, yeah, I often find a reasons and why and I try to answer why I should to change your routine.
Mhm.
Although I sometimes I set a new goal for my life or my task or my job, and when I change my goals, I have to change my routine because I have to change my action every day to get a new goal. So I believe that if I am change my goals, I will change my habits and my routine.
Of course, very good. And take better care of yourself, of course. Not pressurize yourself. What does it mean when you say not pressurize yourself? Do you know?
I don't know pressurize. Can you
Of
explain for me?
course. Okay, so when you persuade, when you convince someone to do something by making them feel it's, for example, their duty. So, for example, I pressurize you to do something. I make you to do something actually, and I convince you to do something by making you feel, for example, this is your duty. So you need to do this. It's something like, pushing someone to do something. I push
Mm,
you to do something. You have to do this. Okay, because this is your duty. You need to clean your room. This is your duty. I pressurize you. Okay? It means you don't need to push yourself. Let yourself free, okay, to do something you want. Okay? So get it?
yeah,
This is okay, the meaning of pressurize. Get it?
yeah.
Yeah?
Mm,
Okay. So it's something like, push something, pressurize, of course, is a verb that, can be the synonym of something like press, push,
mm,
press. Okay.
yeah,
So, of course, it's somehow like forcing, but it's not. Of course, you want someone to do something. Of course, buy and you try to convince them that, this is their duty. They need to, okay, this is something that they have to do. So this is
yeah,
pressurized. It's not good,
yeah,
of course.
yeah.
So, well, okay. And now, how has your life changed over past 5 years? Okay, we're going to talk about this word, including present perfect tense. So I want you to give me one or two sentences, including present perfect tense.
Mm, yeah. And can you explain for me about the occur that happen?
What? I'm sorry.
Is a
What you say?
second, yeah, is a second life. Uh, can you say your screen?
Yeah, of course. I'm sharing. Okay.
Yeah, in
Occur. Yeah,
what?
occur.
Occur.
Occur means happen. Occur
Yeah,
means happen.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So, what changes do you think may occur or may happen in the future?
Mm, yeah. Yeah, and I have to answer the question.
The first one,
Yeah,
just the first one, I want you to use present perfect tense in your answer.
yeah, I know this structure, and yeah, we use we 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 can use that structure to talk about something happened in the past,
Mhm.
but it's really relate into relate to for right now.
Of course, we can use present perfect for different reasons. This is
Yeah,
one reason. Maybe when we're talking about something that happened in the past, in a period of time, or
yeah,
something that happened and started in the past and is still in
mm,
progress to
mm,
the present. So we can use present perfect.
mm,
So, and as you know, the structure is subject plus have or has, depends on the subject related to the subject, and past
mm,
participle. And of course, there are
mm,
some signs for present
mm,
perfect. Of course, we
mm,
have different types of present perfect that we would talk about it. present perfect simple, continuous. Just give me one answer, one sentence. How has your life changed over the past few years?
I have I have give up smoke
Okay.
for 8 years.
So you say I have give up. Okay, what's the past participle of give up?
Gave up.
Okay, we have given up.
Given.
Gave,
Give.
given up. Gave is past simple.
Yes.
Given up.
Given
So
up.
of course, I've given up. Very good. Very good. Okay, that's great. So you need to pay attention to past participles. Okay, so
Yes.
I will send past participles for you, the list of past participles for irregular verbs after class. I will send. So it's not bad to have them. You may
Yes.
use it, of course. Well, so of course we will talk about present perfect again in the next session. Do you have any questions, any issues related to this part, grammar, words, anything that you want to ask me?
Yeah, I don't have any question for now.
Let me say something. Okay, as I told you, when I ask you, do you have any question? Don't answer, okay, with long sentence. Just say, no, I don't. This is really important. It's really, so just no, I don't. Then you can give a full or a complete answer, a long answer. But first of all, we only actually respond using the short auxiliary and subject if it's positive, for example, affirmative or negative. Okay, so no, I don't.
Yes.
Okay, good. So okay, so again, time is over, so we need to go. Okay, so let me stop recording, guys. We have nothing to do.